The top 10 techniques to play better golf. My name's Jess Frank. Thank you for tuning in and welcome to the beautiful Deer Creek Golf Club. So the top 10 techniques that we're going to start with here, the first two are weight forward. So when I talk about weight forward at address, I'm 60-40 on the left. So my left side over here, my lower center moves forward. That's 60-40 on the left side. So what I want to do, weight forward, I want to make little swings and practice moving my weight forward. So 60-40 at address, move forward, now I'm 95-5. Weight forward, 95-5. 60-40 at address, 95-5. Now you can see what I'm doing here. Every single time that I make this practice swing, it's a short practice swing, but I'm also hitting in front of the golf ball. I'm hitting the ground in front of the golf ball. The entry level to playing great golf, making great contact in the center of the face, is being able to hit the ground in the same spot every single time. That's what the best players in the world all do the same. They always hit the ball in the turf. So if you want to be great, start with these two words. Weight forward, and then when you finish, 95-5. So here we go. I'm going to hit a little shot right here. Boom, I'm weight forward. 95-5, I started with 60-40. So I highly recommend doing probably 5-10 practice swings, starting 60-40, ending 95-5. So the second in this top 10 is going to be shoulder down. So I start with 60-40 on my left. Now my next thing is I'm going to take my left shoulder and point it to the ground, and then my right shoulder point it to the ground. So left shoulder to the ground, right shoulder to the ground. Left shoulder to the ground, right shoulder to the ground. Okay, shoulder down. So here we go, I'm gonna hit a little shot. Again, really solid. Small swing, draw. Still went out there probably 130, 140 yards. With a 7-iron, I'll take that all day long. Okay, now, continue on with the top 10. So we have weight forward, shoulder down. The next series in the top 10, arms straight. Weight forward, shoulder down, arms straight. So at address, I want to keep both my arms straight. You can see my elbows are pretty close together. So when I go in my backswing, arms straight. Okay, when I come back down in the impact, arms straight. When I go forward, arms straight. I'll tell you what, if most golfers just practice this, arms straight, you would get better in a hurry. So I would do that again. So here we go. So backswing, arms straight, downswing, arms straight, arms straight. So I'm going to go ahead and hit a little shot like this here. Again, really solid, nice high draw. I can hold my finish, my arms are straight, my weight's forward, my shoulders down. Here we go, the top 10 techniques. Next series, hands in. So what it is that your hands have to work around in an arc, okay? So when I'm doing this again, here we go. I'm gonna work on bringing my hands in. So I'm not swinging straight back, straight through. That is bad for golf. The only thing in golf that should go straight is your golf ball, okay? So here we go. Here, back forward, back through, hands in. Hands in, hands in. And so when I do that, when I bring my hands in, I'm not bringing the club head in. I'm not bringing the club head in. I'm bringing my hands in. That's working in an arc. So my hands go in, but my club head stays out. And then my hands go in, and my club head stays out. So here we go, hands in. Really solid. Another nice little shot. Nice balance. And you can see all of the words working for you. Top 10 techniques. Okay, now, the last of the top 10. We're going to talk about tucking your hips when you finish. So what does that mean here? So here's a bigger swing, forward, and I'm tucking my hips underneath me. Kind of squeezing underneath, tucking my hips, giving me that nice, tall finish with maintaining my tilt. So tucking your hips. That's how those players look on TV when they finish. They're tucking their hips. So I'm going to go ahead and make a practice swing. Tuck my hips. Tuck my hips. And you can see every single time I make a swing, the divot's in front of the ball. There are no divots behind the golf ball. So here we go. Tuck my hips. And I just hit that way farther than I was hitting my other shots. That probably went in the neighborhood of 165, 170 instead of 130, 140 on my short swings. So you can see how that can help your game. So, top 10 techniques. I'm going to have Jonathan bring the camera down the line, see him from behind, and we can go from there. All right, golfers, the top 10 techniques for you to play better golf right here, right now. So again, we're going to start with the 60-40 weight on the front leg. For me, my left leg, my lower center. My lower center's forward. That is the start of the top 10 techniques. Small swing, weight forward. When I finish, 95.5. 95.5. So you can see my weight is forward every single time. I'm going to go ahead and hit a shot. Weight forward. 95.5. Really solid. I can hold my finish. Again, you can see the bottom of my shoe here. Not on my back. I'm not pressed backwards. You can see the whole bottom of my shoe. So that's weight forward. Okay. Top 10. Next two words, shoulder down. So left shoulder down, right shoulder down. Left shoulder down, right shoulder down. Can't hit it any better than that. High draw every single time. Really solid. Just half a swing, I'm hitting the ball 160 yards. It's phenomenal. So I love it. And also, every single time, the divot is after the ball. So hopefully, in post-production, Jonathan will be able to maybe slow that down so you can see how I hit the ball in the turf. That's really important for everybody. I say that all the time. That's what makes the best players. They're able to hit the ground in the same spot every single time. And they're using these top 10 techniques to make that happen, which is awesome. All right, so here, now we have weight forward, shoulder down, arms straight. So in the backswing, you can see my arms are straight. I have a slight bend in my right arm, but my left arm's straight, and both arms are relatively straight here. As I go forward, they're straight coming through. So straight here, straight at impact, straight through. So many golfers that I see, I would say over 90% of the golfers I see on my lesson tee are flexing their elbows and wrist. And they wonder why they're not consistent and they're not shooting lower scores. So again, I always say this, arms straight for people. If they just worked on arms straight, they would play better golf. So okay, here we go. Arms straight. I mean, just doing that, I just hit that ball so solid. And you can see here when I finish, I'm definitely balanced. And so I have my right shoulder down, my weight's forward, my arms are straight. And I hit after the ball, hit the ground after the ball. So you can see I'm hitting these shots every single time, ball then turf. Okay. So next in the top 10 techniques, hands in. So a lot of this you get for free by doing the first 3 sets correctly, but hands in, here we go. Okay, so on the backswing, my hands are working in, the club head is out. Okay, I have other videos on this, hands in, club head out. As I come down, hitting the back of the ball, hands in, club head out. Hands in, club head out, hands in, club head out. Okay, so this is something that I know a lot of golfers get confused because they're told to swing out to right field. That is not true. Do not try to swing to right field, because what happens is then your club head's out, your hands are out, and you're way off the arc. So we do not want that at all. So okay, here we go. Hands in, top 10 techniques. Can't hit it any more solid than that. A nice high draw. I'm working around on an arc. My hands are working in. The club head stays out. Hands in, club head out. Hands in, club head out. So you can see where the club head is on this side of my body. My hands are on the left side of my body. Very important for you to play golf really well that way. All right. So now, the last 2 in the top 10 techniques, tucking your hips. So when I go forward and I finish, You can see my hips are tucked underneath me here. I have good extension. I have almost like a back bend. So as I go through, tucking my hips, boom. And you can see my weight's forward, arms are straight, shoulders down, hands are in, tucking my hips. This is gonna help you hit the ball farther and higher and play better golf. So here we go, tucking your hips. Very nice shot there, really high, farther, straighter. I'll take that every single time. So these are your top 10 techniques. I know if you do this, you're gonna play a lot better. Thanks for watching these top 10 techniques. If you really like this video, you know, go ahead and buy me a virtual beer. That would be phenomenal. It's gonna help me bring you more content. No amount is too small. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share it out with your friends, and we'll see you soon.